Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The Curse of Oak Island. Team comes across a way to find out who built mysterious stone roadway and why. This week on The Curse of Oak Island, the team reckons a piece of coal can tell them who built the mysterious stone roadway and why they built it. Also this week, the guys suspect they may have unearthed a support beam from the original money pit. In the words of surveyor Steve Guptill, the guys finally took their first shot at the money pit this year. Working off an old map found by historian Doug Crowell, they began drilling in a new location, hoping to hit the money pit. And the excitement levels went through the roof when at 79 feet, they encountered some very old-looking wood. Terry Matheson said it looked like a support beam, and Rick Lagina suggested it might actually be the money pit. The rest of the guys all looked quite shaken at these words. Unfortunately, this excitement was extremely short-lived as the Curse of Oak Island appeared to strike again. This time, the curse manifested itself in the form of a busted sonic drill rig with a blown hose. This signaled the end of drilling for the day. The drilling was recommenced the following day, but this time the guys were bombarded by an Atlantic storm front. Sometimes it really does feel like a supernatural power is holding the guys back. They managed to continue working, but they decided to call a halt for the week as they just weren't getting results. Meanwhile, the rest of the team continued to uncover the stone roadway originally unearthed in the swamp. The guys are becoming increasingly sure that the road is leading them in the direction of the money pit. Piece of coal is most significant artifact they found, and it was on the roadway that the discovery of a small piece of coal led geologist Dr. Ian Spooner to suggest they'd just found their most significant artifact. Ian says if he can analyze the coal to get a date and a place of origin, then they can determine who built the roadway and also perhaps why they built it. The excitement levels rose once again only to be somewhat dashed by Ian when he set the test with last month's. You could see the frustration etched in the guys' faces at the thought of waiting so long. However, while the team and us viewers are obviously impatient, the wood found in the money pit, along with this piece of coal on the roadway, could both prove to be hugely significant finds moving forward. Team also discovered a barrel lid, maybe from 1400s. There was one other intriguing find this week, near the roadway. The guys unearthed the top of a wooden cask/keg or barrel, and they took it to blacksmith expert Carmen Legg, who told them its age range was from the 1400s to 1760s. Carmen was also able to say it had not been manufactured in Nova Scotia and that it wasn't watertight, so the barrel would have been used to transport dry goods like gunpowder or flour or treasure. This season is really heating up now. We just got to keep our fingers crossed that the equipment stays intact and the weather stays calm, and hopefully the guys will keep coming up with great finds. The mist hung low over Oak Island, creating an ethereal, almost otherworldly atmosphere as the team of treasure hunters gathered around the latest discovery. The stone roadway, uncovered after years of meticulous excavation, stretched before them like a silent testament to the island's many mysteries. Marty and Rick Lagina, along with their dedicated team, felt the weight of history pressing down on them. This roadway, unlike anything they had seen before, hinted at secrets long buried beneath the island's surface. Marty squinted at the roadway, its ancient stones worn smooth by time and elements. Who built this and why? He mused aloud, voicing the question that had been on everyone's mind since the discovery. Rick, ever the optimist and visionary, turned to their historian, Charles Barkhouse, hoping for some insight. Charles, with his vast knowledge of Oak Island's history, looked equally perplexed yet intrigued. This is unprecedented. We need to understand the context, the purpose behind this construction. There must be records, clues, something that can guide us. It was then that Dr. Miriam Santos, their archaeological expert, stepped forward. "I've been examining some of the artifacts found near the roadway," she said, holding up a fragment of pottery with intricate designs. "These symbols, they're not just decorative. They tell a story, a lineage. We might be looking at something far more significant than a simple path. This could be a ceremonial route or a trade road." The team's excitement grew. If this roadway was indeed ceremonial or a trade route, it could reveal the identity of those who built it and their reasons for coming to Oak Island. They needed to dig deeper, both literally and metaphorically. Jack Begley, the team's adventurous spirit, suggested exploring the nearby areas for more clues. If this was a trade route, there must be other structures, maybe even settlements. We should widen our search area. The next few days were a whirlwind of activity. The team split into groups, each focusing on different sections of the island. They combed through dense underbrush, scanned with ground-penetrating radar, and sifted through soil samples. Every stone overturned, every artifact unearthed, brought them a step closer to understanding the mysterious builders of the roadway. Then, amidst the ruins of an old forest, they found it. A stone tablet, partially buried and covered in moss, with ancient inscriptions that seemed to dance in the dappled sunlight. Dr. Santos and Charles carefully cleaned the tablet, revealing a mixture of symbols and rudimentary script. It was a map, a guide to the island, with the stone roadway prominently featured. "This is incredible," Dr. Santos exclaimed, her eyes wide with excitement. "This map could lead us directly to the heart of the mystery." Charles, poring over the inscriptions, identified several key symbols that matched those found in other ancient cultures known for their maritime prowess. "These symbols," he said, pointing to a series of intertwined lines and circles, suggest a connection to the Knights Templar. They were known for their secretive expeditions and advanced knowledge of engineering and navigation. The possibility that the Knights Templar had built the roadway electrified the team. The Templars were rumored to have hidden treasures and secrets across the globe, and Oak Island had long been speculated to be one of their hiding spots. With renewed vigor, the team followed the map, tracing the stone roadway to its terminus. There, hidden beneath layers of earth and rock, they discovered a hidden chamber. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of age and mystery. Torchlight flickered off the walls, revealing more inscriptions and ancient relics. In the center of the chamber stood a pedestal, atop which rested a sealed scroll. Carefully, they unrolled it, revealing an intricate blueprint of the roadway and its purpose. It was a guide for future generations, a detailed account of the construction and the treasures it guarded. The scroll spoke of a sacred mission, to protect and preserve knowledge and wealth for those deemed worthy. The Templars had indeed built the roadway, not just as a means of transportation, but as a guardian of their secrets. The stones were laid with precision, each one imbued with meaning and purpose, guiding those who could decipher the path to untold riches and wisdom. Rick, reading the final lines of the scroll, felt a profound sense of awe. "This is more than just treasure," he said softly. "This is a legacy, a testament to human ingenuity and the quest for knowledge." The discovery of the stone roadway and its builder's purpose marked a turning point in the Oak Island saga. The team had unlocked a piece of the island's enigmatic history, shedding light on the shadowy figures who had once walked its shores. As they stood in the ancient chamber, surrounded by the echoes of the past, they knew their